All right. All right. Hello, everyone. Hello, leaders. We're super excited for this live call that we're going to be doing here to share with you a brand new tool that this genius here, Francis, on our team, the quality control manager and operations manager with Ivy Leads, has created. We always are asking ourselves as a team, how can we add more value to our clients? How can we add more value to you to help you grow your business, to help you save money, to help you convert more clients, and lower any overwhelm, especially as a small business at the moment, as you look to scale your business and bring on employees. And so whatever we're doing within our company that's working and it's really effective and it's makes our life so much easier, we want to share that with you, and we want to be able to provide that and offer that for each and every single one of you. And so if that's what Francis was doing, he was looking into how can we add some more value to all of our coaches that we're helping to support in the CRM to make their life easier. And he came up with what we're going to share with you here today. For those of you that don't know, Francis has incredible background with working with large companies, prior to joining our company, where he worked with quality control, systemizing things, helping huge company track, leading teams so that they can track each other's performance and continue to add what's working and see what's working, but also see what can be improved as well. And so if you are in your business and you're not tracking any of the activity you're doing, we do encourage you to start tracking that. We receive graphs every day from Francis letting us know the different campaigns we're running, what's taking place within our team, who's performing better, who needs to improve. And this way that we can constantly, not only hold each other accountable, right, but then also do more of what's working and be able to see more of what's working as well. So we're going to dive in to a little presentation here, and we do have a gift for you also that we are going to gift each and every single one of you. We will put the link in the comments, but this is what we're going to go over on this call here today. So feel free to ask any questions. This is live in our community group, but you can also join on here if you want to ask any questions. Otherwise, the questions will be answered as soon as we get a chance after this call, if they're in the community. All righty. Ready, Francis?
All right.
Look,
ready.
give me a thumbs up. Okay,
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Well, happy Friday, Freedom Friday, because this tool right here is going to give you a lot more freedom in your business. So let me share my screen with you. One moment, please. All right. Can you see my screen, Francis?
Yes.
Am I good to go? All righty,
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah,
So,
good to go.
thank you. All right, so let's start this. So here we're going to dive into the reporting tool that we are going to share with you. So this is the Go High Level dashboard. This is a CRM that you are currently in and utilizing for your business. It's an incredible all-in-one system that I'm sure those of you that have been implementing it and using it, you can definitely attest to that it literally can do everything. It saves thousands of dollars, compared to having so many other platforms and other apps and, all those different things. And that's why we moved everything into this CRM. Now we're going to go into some pros and cons when it comes to reporting and tracking that Go High Level offers. It does offer a lot of incredible things. And what we've done on our end, because we like to see so much of a detailed tracking, but also being able to compare month to month, that's why we've added this additional tool to be able to see things and compare months, compare different employees, compare different campaigns as well, to go even deeper into the tracking. So the pros of the high level dashboard, here are some pros that it has, right? You're able to show the lead count per stage. And when we talk about stage, if you go under your pipelines in your CRM, you can have different pipelines. Now we've already inserted a lead pipeline for you, which starts with, sending the direct message to a lead using our organic strategy through Instagram, through Facebook, through LinkedIn, on how we teach to generate organic leads, how to convert those leads to book calls and then book calls to clients. So we created that pipeline for you inside your CRM. So you already have that in for Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. So some of you already have hired somebody to actually do this activity for you, and they're going in and they're inserting the username, of the potential client, but that prospect in the stages of your pipeline, and they're moving it for you. Some of you may not have, used the strategy yet, but if you do, or when you do decide to go in there and start utilizing this organic, lead generation strategy, that's super powerful. It's how we've met each and every single one of you. We haven't ran Facebook ads. We've literally built our company on the strategy. Then you can utilize the gift that we're going to share with you here today on a deeper level. And you're able to really hold your, VAs or the people that you bring onto your team, your lead agents, you're able to hold them accountable and see the activity that they're doing. So you're able to see the lead count per stages. You're able to filter data by specific dates. So you can see, okay, if I choose this date, I can see, the data on that date. You can also display lead source report. Okay. You can also show stages of distribution. Okay. What do you mean by that, Francis? Show stages distribution? Can you elaborate on that a little bit?
Yeah, like for example, on the pipeline, you'll see the amount of or the ratio of certain stages, like how many interested, how many are not interested on that certain pipeline.
Nice. So you're
So
able to see
what's the contribution. Mhm.
Awesome. And so the things that the high level dashboard doesn't have, right? It's unable to show month-to-month results. Okay, meaning like comparison. Right? I can't compare January against February or January against March or January this year to, last year, right? It can't view performance of each assigned employee. So let's say you have employees doing specific activities and they're assigning their work that they're doing, whether it's, okay, this maybe VA or employee that you have, you're having them assign the leads that they're reaching out to, okay?
Right.
What we've created and Francis has created, you'll be able to actually see and compare the performances and see the performance of each one of your VAs, which is really, really powerful. So I can see if, let's say I have Stacy and Jeff, I can see, okay, Stacy, this is all the leads that Stacy reached out to. This is all the leads that, Jeff reached out to today or this month and last month, and I can kind of see the differences. Also, report can't be printed. The great thing about what we've created here is that you'll be able to, print out these reports. You can see the performances and you can see month to month in revenues and book calls and, leads and converted clients, which is really cool. Back to the reporting tool through your CRM. Okay, if you go to it, you'll see a reporting tab on the menu side. And this is what you're able to actually get reports on. So you're able to connect Google ads and Facebook ads, which is really cool. You can show call stats, call recording, and qualify call. So which is really cool. Like if you have a call through high level, or let's say somebody on your team has a call through high level, like I can actually re-listen to that call and see where they left off. We do this all the time. Like Mark, one of our sales professionals that takes calls and he's speaking with clients, we're able to go in there and be like, okay, what happened on that call? How can we improve? Was it good? What happened? Everything is there. So, which is really cool stat if you don't know inside the CRM. You're also able to see employee reporting. There you can see data can actually be downloaded, which is great as well. Now, something that it didn't have, which we're able to create with these different custom dashboards and additional tools, is there's no comparative view. Like I was sharing before, you can't compare. Can you go deeper into the comparison part, Francis, on what we're able to do?
Well, like for example, compare the performance of each employee or compare the number of responses that they got, or even compare the performance or the trend or the stages where the client came in compared to the one that did not convert as client.
Awesome. Awesome.
Mhm.
And when you say comparing the responses, what is an example of that?
So like for example, how many did Stacy get for certain type of interested lead? So you can drill down if they, like for example, if you have leads coming from Instagram, Facebook, you can compare if Stacy got 100 interested lead, how many did came from Facebook, how many came from Instagram, and how many from LinkedIn.
Yeah, that's powerful. Definitely
Mhm.
powerful. And especially as you're growing your teams, you're bringing on virtual assistants to help you leverage your time. This is
Mhm.
important because if you see Stacy and Jeff again, Jeff has no like 10% are interested, and then Stacy has like 50 or 70%, you know Jeff needs some improvement. Okay, or something
Right.
is off. What's happening with Jeff's performance? So that's really important. Okay, you can customize the reports on here. Can you give us an example of a customization report, Francis?
So right now for Go High Level, everything is fixed. So what can they only show you is the general report, the general numbers, or the general perform. But if you want to go deeper for each like for each some example for each agent performance or for each platform performance, that's not really visible right now in Go High Level. You can only see the general result, but not really into a level that you can really understand and you can create a solution to resolve that or to improve
Yeah,
that number. Mhm.
awesome. Yeah, and some of you may be doing some of this stuff manually, so I know we know this is going to save you so much time and
Yeah.
money. Like we have companies, there's companies that hire people just to do this manually. You know,
Correct.
thousands of dollars per month.
Mhm.
You know, and so when you look at like tools that are able to be created and this automates it for you once it's set up, once it's coded custom to what you need, which we will be able to do for you, then you're saving tens of thousands of dollars, so many hours as well, which is really, really awesome. Also into the email campaigns, right? So awesome pros in this CRM is you can see stats of each campaign, which is awesome. You can display individual email stats and you can download the data, which is really, really awesome for each campaign. Now, what we've done that you could do deeper is have a visual presentation. We're very visual, especially graphs tell a
Mhm.
whole story, tell a lot just by looking at a
Mhm.
graph or a visual presentation. And so you can easily see different trends, different results that we'll be able to provide in these custom tracking. So now this is the gift that we wanted to give each and every single one of you. Okay, is the Ivy Leads lead pipeline dashboard. Okay, Francis has been working days and tons of hours to build this out for you. And so we're definitely excited to be able to give this to you so you can see how awesome it is to have these different visual presentations and the comparisons for your own business. Now, when we talk about the lead pipeline dashboard, okay, we're talking about when you go into your pipeline stages in your CRM and you click on either Instagram, Facebook, or LinkedIn, okay, you'll have the stages that we've created for you based on the strategy, which is DM sent. Did they say they're interested? They're not interested. You know, did they book a call? Okay. Those stages there, this is what you're going to get. So you can see on a deeper
Mhm.
level these graphs and these visuals from that activity. So Francis, did you want to share, maybe you can share your screen and share with them how, with this link that we're also going to put in the comments, so you can have this, how you can actually get this to work for you.
Okay, sure. Thank you, Vanessa. That's the
Yes.
one I like most. Make things easy. Because it's really difficult to generate report daily, especially if you're going to do a couple of reports on a daily basis. That's really time consuming. So well, anyway, so let's start. Let me share my screen. Okay. Now this will be the actual lead pipeline tracker dashboard. Okay, let me just share with you. Okay. So first thing you need to do is to go high level on your CRM, and then go to opportunities, and then select if you're going to use Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn. So this time we're going to use LinkedIn. So once we are on the LinkedIn tracker pipeline, you can see a button that says download. Okay, we can see a lot of data. We really don't know what's happening here. So just click on download, and it will automatically download a CSV file that looks like this. Okay, so once we have downloaded the CSV file, the only thing you need to do is just highlight the spreadsheet and click copy. Okay, once you click copy, go to the dashboard. Okay, and then we have several tabs here. You just go to upload here. Okay, upload here, and then hit paste. Okay, let's just wait, it's loading. And once we hit paste, all information will now be transferred into the dashboard. So those numbers, those data spread on the spreadsheet are now breakdown by months, by stages, even
Wow.
the response rate that you're getting right now. So this one is good. Response rate is above the average at 25%. It's around 54%. That's awesome. And for LinkedIn, you can see the number of accepted invites. Okay. You can see even the percentage. Like for example, if you send out 1,000 invites and then only 470, maybe this one only 470 is accepted, which is still good because usually it's around 20%. Okay. And then you can see also the number of accepted invites per agent. So like for this one, Andy has 623. So we have blank data here, meaning some of the leads was not assigned to a specific agent, which you can do once you get a new one. Okay. So for this one, so John is the lowest performer and Andy is the best one. Okay. If you want to look on the performance of how many interested leads we are getting, this certain coach really getting a good performance, it's on a green area above 10%. Okay. We can see the number of interested lead for each month. We can also see whose agent got the highest number of interested lead, which is Andy again. Okay, you can even see the number of not interested lead. So maybe Andy needs some improvement on how to respond back, how to convert this not interested lead into interested lead. And if they do have other activities like they need to do a follow-up or they have sent a survey link that needs to be followed up, you can also see it here. Okay. Now, another great thing about this dashboard, what if I want to see what are the specific leads or specific links or specific uh, uh, stages that Andy has tapped into. So you just have to click on Andy. And it will automatically pull up all the information specifically for that. So you don't
Wow.
need to, yeah, you don't need to be confused with the other data. So it's very specific. So if you don't want to use this data, detailed data for Andy, I suggest you can just, once you're done, you can just delete this. So that's very important. Okay, and with just one glance, you can see if you're doing well. Like for this gauge, if you see that it's pointing on a uh, red area, so that means that your team has to work on this one. So, but since we are on a green one, so simply showing that it's really doing great right now. So that's the one that we have for the LinkedIn pipeline tracker. But I also want to share with you, Vanessa, we can also
Mhm.
create a dashboard for a campaign. So like, for example, for a specific follow-up campaign, okay, I forgot to show you that we can customize this one. Like, for example, I want to only see the month of March, April, and May. So something that we can customize and compare month to month. So
Wow.
it automatically updates. You can see the response rate, total response rate on that month. You can see what are the higher months or which are the higher months. Okay, and the performance of each agent on that month. Or what if I only want to see the performance of uh, Stacy? Okay, I can see that she's not really performing well. I want to see the exact number. So I just select Stacy, and on this specific month, this is her performance. So probably she's just starting last March, April, and then uh, doing well on May. Okay,
Wow.
so those are
That's
the
so powerful.
performance. Mhm. Okay, and another thing that we can convert into dashboard is the follow-up campaign. So example would be like a follow-up campaign. So like, for example, if you have like 3,000 contacts and you upload that to a pipeline and you wanted to reconnect with them, so we can track their progress, like how many out of those 3,000 were already been messaged. So like for this one, it's 99.24% right now. And then out of those leads that we send out a campaign, how many did get a product or interested in the product that we have? So these are the products that was sold. Okay. Then you can even see the numbers of contacted leads for specific months. Okay, and even the lead status, if they answer the call, if the a voicemail what was left, if they are interested, not interested, or if they book a call. And of course, the most important thing is getting the number of book calls. So we can see the trend of book calls that we have for a specific salesperson. We can also see those who answered but did not book an appointment. So this is an opportunity to reconnect. And if we do have a pending follow-up, okay, we can simply see that so that we can get this. Okay, so that's another one where we can utilize the dashboard. And last example that I can show you. Example, we have the lead magnet. Um, Leads are answering survey responses. Those are just text that we can really quantify easily. Okay, with this one, we just with by doing a zap connected to a spreadsheet, it can automatically update this dashboard every time a new lead answer the survey. So like for this one, we can even track if they become a client. Or if you have a question, if they come from like from which country, okay, you can also see we have a lot of clients from US, Australia, Canada, and some from Europe, UK. Okay, and you can see the survey count for each month and even the platform that is performing well. If they're from Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, referral. Okay, and this is the most important thing. So if you want to listen to your client, so you know what are the responses. So like
Yeah, and
for
just to
this
go deep,
example, mhm,
so
yeah,
just go back
Vanessa.
down. So for those of you, this is, let's say, an example, if you're using the 7-figure funnel where you're driving
Mhm,
people to the landing page that answer the 5 to 6 quick questions. Okay. And your 5 to 6, or, how many questions you have there, this is what you're able to track. So these are just examples of what questions could be. And this way
mhm,
you're able to really, really get that data from your prospects that are going through your funnel. And you're able to just see what maybe you can create more of, or, be able to
mhm.
follow up with them better and so on.
Yeah, even identify what type of client or what type of lead would convert into a client. So like for this example, if we go to the data board, so this was built differently. So if we select all, we can see, and let's just select who became a client. Okay, now we'll be able to see what are the responses of those leads that turn into client. Now we can understand that what they need is keeping pipeline full of quality leads. Now we understand that those leads that convert into client are those who are earning between 8 to 15K monthly. So now you have a clue, you have an idea. You don't need to waste your time chasing other leads. So this is really, really helpful to save time.
Awesome.
Okay. Yeah. Any question, Vanessa? Anything
No,
you
I
would
think
like to
that
know now?
that was awesome. No, yeah, it's awesome. It's just so important that, as you're growing your business and you're doing the activity, you're not just doing the activity and you're not keeping data, because this data is what you're able to go by, and numbers never
Mhm.
lie. And so
Correct.
it's really, really awesome as you continue to grow this year, and expand your team as well. I mean, this is going to save you tons of time and hours. So let us know in the comments if there's anything specific that you're doing right now that you're like, oh, I wish I could track this,
Mhm.
because this is something we are giving you the gift of, the pipeline tracker, but each dashboard is custom. So you might have custom things that you want to track, and we can do that for you. But today we're going to gift you, the pipeline tracker that Francis has created. So let me continue on here. You might be asking, what are other reports that can be automated for tracking? Well, any document in which data is arranged in the rows and columns of a grid and can be manipulated and used in calculation. So anything that is in alignment with that, we can actually create a custom dashboard. So let us know in the comments. You could shout us an email with what you want, see if we can make that happen for you and what that could look like additionally as you start the year off strong in your businesses. Again, we're here to support you and provide so much value, as much value as possible that we can for you, and to support you while you grow your business. So we thought this was an awesome tool that can help so many of you that are doing this manually, or maybe you're not doing it at all, to really maximize, the activity you're doing, the people that you're thinking of hiring. Because I'll tell you what, when we've implemented and we have a team, it's so important, especially when everyone's remote and you're building a remote
Mhm.
team as well.
Mhm.
Numbers never lie. And so performance
Correct.
by the graph is what's important. And then if it's not, then you can have a meeting, or you can, discuss with that person, why is this lower than last month, or what's going on here? What's going on? Instead of you still paying every single month people on your team and putting so much time and energy, you're not able to track everything as one person manually. It's difficult. So this is going to help you in so many ways, I believe. So let us know if this was valuable for you, if that dashboard that Francis created for everybody is helpful. If you want more types of value videos like this as well, or whatever else you can think of, we are here to support you. And we hope you have an incredible weekend and end the month strong. We will see you on Monday for our Q&A call that Mark's going to be doing on this Monday coming up. All righty. So we'll see you there. Have a beautiful day. And thank you so much, Francis. You're the best. We love you.
Thank you too.
All right. Bye. Bye, guys. Take care.